Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maddie and I upload makeup videos about fashion and Poshmark. I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel and become part of this slowly growing family. So I decided to film a New Year's Eve look. Honestly, it could be a holiday look, it could just be a regular party look, or just going out to dinner, date night, whatever type of look. It's very dramatic, very dark, which is what I like. If you want to see how to get this like glam New Year's Eve look, just keep on watching. I'm just going to be completely honest with you right now. I forced myself to film this. I had no intentions of doing this again for a long time, and I have no motivation today either, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing right now, so who knows what this will end up looking like. I'm just going to do my brows first before I do anything else. I've had some people ask me why I haven't posted a video in a while. I feel like there's a lot of reasons to that, because my last one was what is on my neck? My last video was my BoxyCharm look, and that didn't get, I guess, the attention from it that I was hoping it would, and also it just didn't look good. Like, I thought it looked fine whenever I was filming it, but after I finished and took all the pictures, like, it just looked like terrible quality makeup, terrible quality pictures, videos, everything. So that really just set me off, and I was just upset, I guess, kind of disappointed then. And then school happened, which, I mean, school had been happening, but it like really happened, and I was so busy trying to finish school, my semester of school, and then, you know, I had my finals, and then after I finished the semester of college, I went to Montana, and then after that it was Christmas, and then now here I am. But also, another main reason why I hadn't been filming was just because I felt like they weren't good enough, and like a lot of people were telling me that I just seemed weird in my videos. Like, I can understand that because I'm a very awkward person naturally, but like in this situation it's so strange. Like, I feel so uncomfortable right now, but I'm trying to just act like myself, because it's weird, because you're just talking to yourself, you're talking to a camera while you're doing it, but it's not until like you upload the video that you feel like you're talking to people. So I just feel weird about it. I feel like I don't have the personality for YouTube. I feel like I'm not as skilled as I would like to be with many things, honestly, but you know, you just have to keep practicing. And honestly, like, most things that I try it once, I hate it, so I take a break from it. I try it again and I end up liking it, and then it sticks with me, which is what happened with Poshmark. So I'm hoping that this will stick with me, because it's like one of my goals for 2019, I guess you could say, is to try a little bit harder with this and see where it can take me, and just try to have fun with it, mostly. So I just finished my brows off of camera, and I don't really know what exactly I'm going to do, but I know that I want to use the Sultry palette, because I got it for Christmas, and I'm really wanting to play with stuff that I got for Christmas. I got it on Christmas Eve, and I used this on Christmas morning, and I really liked how it turned out, because I'm always looking for like these specific shades, but I can't find a color that I like compared to my, like, the undertone of my skin, and I think that this palette like gets it right on point. So I'm just gonna start out by taking Fresh, which is just the basic light nude matte shade, and put that all over my lids just to set everything. Oh crap. If I don't do this, sometimes everything just moves on me, because I have such wrinkly eyelids. Like, I know it's disgusting, but it's true. So then I'm going to take Twig, which is this shade right here. Just going to take this on a Morphe M433, which is one of my favorite brushes, and put it right in my crease. With these palettes, I feel like you really have to pack the color on before you blend it out, or else like when you blend it out, they kind of disappear. I've had a lot of people tell me that like when they watch me do other people's makeup, that like when I start out on the eyeshadow, they think, oh crap, like what the heck is she doing? Like this is terrible, why am I paying her for this? And it's pretty true. Like I look crazy at first when I start doing my eyeshadow, but I'm like, I promise you, like just give me time, like I'll figure it out for you. So then I'm just going to take this Luxie 229 tapered blending brush and do exactly what the name says and blend it out. I've also really been liking like dragging it out farther. I feel like it complements my eye shape since my eyes are kind of small. And so you can tell like I didn't pack as much on this eye as I did this eye, and now after I blended out this the twig color, it's kind of just disappeared. A lot of times with dry and powdery colors like the Anastasia palettes are mostly, they tend to do that. Their shimmer shades are usually very buttery and pigmented, and they stay way more than the matte shades do, for me at least. Oh my lord. I've also been trying to not get as much into the inner corner, so I'll like wipe it off with my fingers just because I feel like it makes my eyes look even smaller. And I don't know, I guess just where my eyes are so close to my nose that the brush just hits it and gets it in there. Now I'm going to take a mixture of this matte dark brown shade, I can't pronounce it so I'm not even going to try, and Slate, which is a matte grayish tan shade. I'm going to take more of Slate than the brown and just mix them together and put it in the outer V and a little bit into the crease. Also, another thing I was getting really annoyed about was like the background of my videos, because it's so crappy. Like most of my videos are with this in the background, and I mean I just don't have any room anywhere to make like a specific filming area other than where I'm filming right now, which is where I normally do my makeup. So I just had to, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to get over it for right now. Like get over the whole quality thing for right now and just practice and figure out everything later. But this was sitting beside, this little fake plant here was sitting here before. I didn't add that for the video, and I know it's not like anything crazy, but it's supposed to be hanging from my ceiling, but it just hasn't gotten up there yet. So for right now, just appreciate my decorations. I'm actually going to add a little bit more of the brown shade because in the camera, actually in the mirror too, it's looking a little bit more gray than I was liking. Eventually I'll add black, but I'm just trying to stay away from it right now. So I finished blending that out and I think I'm pretty happy with the color right now. I don't want to leave it too dark because I want to add the black. I kind of want to do like a smoky eyeliner, I think. So yeah, I'm just going to halfway cut the crease. So how you do that, I'm sure you already know, but basically you just put it right there, look up, you can barely see, but there's a little tiny mark right there, and you just follow that through. And that is because a lot of people think that they will just go up to their natural crease and that's okay, but when you do a cut crease, you want it to show above your actual crease, especially if you have hooded eyes, and I do have hooded eyes. Unfortunately, they're pretty annoying to work with when you're wanting to do cut creases, but this has made it so much easier for me since I started doing this. I'm just going to do a half cut crease. I'm not going to do a full one just because I don't like how it looks on my eyes. So I'm just going to try to make the line on top as straight as possible. Well, obviously still curved, but you know what I mean. And just pat it on there. This is also where you can get creative with your eye shape, because you can make, with the way that you cut your crease, you can make your crease look different ways, and it ends up making your eye shape look a little bit different. But I just try to follow my natural crease as much as possible when I get to the inner corner. So I just applied the Stila liquid eyeshadow, and it added like a really pretty shimmer. Honestly, you could not add anything over top of it, but I still want to add something over top of it. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that before I blend. There's a hair on my nose. Before I blend out the crease color with it, I'm going to add Pearl, which is this color right here from the Sultry palette, and it's really buttery, and I love their shimmer shades. I'm just going to add it right over top. The liquid eyeshadow is still pretty. It's kind of tacky right now, so it is a good time to add this because it'll stick right on it, and you shouldn't have too much fallout from it. When you think of New Year's Eve, you just think of like champagne-y glitter colors, and that's kind of what this is, but like with a little bit more of a bronze to it, and it's just really pretty. I'm pretty sure this video is gonna go up before New Year's Eve, but I'm offering to do people's makeup for any like New Year's Eve parties that they have. So if you want me to do your makeup for one, go on right ahead and ask me, I guess. So if you want me to do your makeup for a party, just DM me on Instagram or message me on Facebook or whatever, and I'll totally do it for you. Like, I don't know, I especially like when people ask me to do their makeup for parties. I feel like a lot of times people just think that, oh, why would I get my makeup done for a party? You know, usually people just get their makeup done for like prom or their wedding or whatever, but I've had a lot of different reasons for people getting their makeup done, and I love that. This has been happening to me a lot lately, where I'll just have these random spots where it gets really splotchy and the shadow just disappears. And it's been with like all kinds of palettes, so I know that it's not necessarily the eyeshadow that I'm using, it's probably my stupid eyelids. I want to do a smoky liner, so I'm just going to add this kind of messily. Normally I would use my Maybelline gel eyeliner to do a smoky liner, but I've noticed that it's not been working the best with shimmer shadows, like going over shimmer shadows. Say that 5 times fast. I have my camera hooked up to a mirror that's magnetic and holds the stand for my camera, and it keeps moving on me, and I'm not sure why. And so I've noticed that this entire video I'm in all different areas, and it's hard to tell like what angles you were seeing of me. I take an angled brush and the shade Noir, whatever, it's a matte black shade in the palette, and I'm just going to stamp it over top at first, and then I'll smoke out the eyeliner and add it more into the crease. So I'm just going to kind of drag it up once I get over to the corner, just to add some depth within the outer corner. So all that I've done is just pack on the black eyeshadow and blend it out, and smoke it out a little bit up top as well to blend in with the brownish colors that I had up there before. I forgot to wet my sponge, so you know I'm not going to get up and do that. I'm just going to use some rose water and spray it down. Lazy girl hack. This. Spray it down and pat it off on your hand. Whoops. And then I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I don't know. Use a mixture of the All Nighter foundation by Urban Decay and the Fenty Beauty. Honestly, everyone went crazy over the Fenty Beauty foundation, and I tried it and it looks absolutely terrible on me, so I only use it when I mix it with stuff. or else I look like a mixture of cake face and just a really, yeah, it matches, and just really dry and ugly. Which I'm hoping it doesn't do this with the all-nighter foundation, or I will be upset. These two foundations are ones that I just use when I know I'm just wanting to take pictures with or film with, just because I know that the coverage is so awesome, but I don't love how it wears on me. Like, it looks fine in my pictures, but out in public and after a couple hours, it does not look good on me whatsoever. I'm like in desperate need of a new awesome concealer, because don't even tell me Shape Tape. Don't even tell me Shape Tape, because I do not like it. Do not like it one bit. It looks terrible on me. It's fine for like spot coverage under your foundation, but not at all under your eyes, for me at least. I don't know, it's just so cakey and thick, and I hate it. I hate it so much. I'll also use it to cut my crease, which it's good for that, but nope, not under my eyes. Now I'm just going to set my under eyes, and then I'll start working on my eyes again. Okay, so I'm just going to use whatever is left on this Morphe M433 brush to just smoke out under my eye at first, and then I'll go back and add detail afterwards. I always like doing this because it's like laying down a transition shade on your upper lid, but instead it's darker on your bottom lid, and everything's just easier to blend afterwards, because sometimes it can be very hard to blend your bottom lash line, and this is just something that I feel like has helped me a lot. I also like using bigger brushes because I like the look of, like, I guess raccoon eyes, but it just helps to give me some dimension under my eyes, because I don't necessarily have eye bags, I have hollows, as I like to say, so this, I don't know, I just think it helps to add more dimension to my eyes. Now I'm just going to take the angled brush that I used on my eyeliner. I'm just going to take whatever black eyeshadow is left on the brush and drag it along, or pat it, and pack it on my lower lash line. Kind of creates the effect of you putting eyeliner there, but it's just eyeshadow, and then I'll just smudge it out to blend in with the color that I put on. Then I'm just going to take the blending brush again and wipe it off, make sure there's no black on it, and just lightly smudge and blend everything together. Oh man. See, this is when I start to doubt myself, because I look on the camera and everything is hideous. I mean, absolutely hideous. Then I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, it's not that bad. Like, what's happening here? And so then I think I'm gonna upload this and everyone's gonna think that I'm absolutely crazy and that I'm bad at what I'm doing, and I'm just trying to play it off, because I feel like that's what a lot of people do, and I don't know. I just care way too much about what people think. It is the biggest problem I have, and I'm trying really hard to stop it, which is not setting a good example for me right now in this moment, since I'm so worried about what it's gonna look like and what people are gonna think that it looks like. Hopefully, like, when I take pictures of it and I post it on Instagram and I post my thumbnail and all that, it'll look like it does when I'm looking at it right now. So I'm going to use the Tarteist Pro Glow, the shade Sculpt, and sculpt out my cheekbones, kind of. I'm not really big into contouring. I just kind of like to bronze because I feel like I look ridiculous with contour on. So I kind of do like a mixture of both. Also, I feel like the Fenty foundation oxidizes super fast, which is what I see it doing in the camera right now, but of course you can't tell. I mean, which is what I see in the mirror right now, but you can't really tell on the camera as much because I feel like I look very ghostly on the camera right now. But in person, I feel as if this foundation is turning orange real quick, and I don't like it. I have a problem with dropping everything when I do my makeup. It's annoying. It's just annoying. Now for blush, I'm going to take Party by Party. I can't say it. I can't say it now. It's Party by Tarte. It's a blush. It's just a pinky color. It's kind of lighter, so it's not a thing. It's nothing crazy for this eye look. Oh my god. I look like a freaking clown. Hold on, let me fix it. Sometimes I just look at myself and I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why do I look like this? Oh my lord. So I'm like obsessed with this Laura Geller. Highlight in the shade Diamond Dust. It looks iridescent. It looks white mainly, but then you move it in the light and it's iridescent. But I put it on my face the other day and it was freaking pink. But it's still really pretty. It just didn't match what I was wearing. I'm going to go into the first Carly Bible palette and go into this second shade right here. I'm more of a nose highlight and inner corner highlight type of girl. But for New Year's Eve, we'll go all out and go crazy with it, because who freaking cares? Now let's even put some on our forehead. Make our forehead look bigger than it already is, because, you know, in case people didn't already know, I had a 16 head. I thought I'd bump it up to a 20. So now that I have my highlight on, I'm going to go ahead and add lashes. And I'm going to add these Allure lashes. Allure Jasmine Brown. They're dramatic and they're called JB, I think. I don't know. They look like this. They're my favorite, like, style of lashes. I love really wispy, dramatic, crazy ones. I used to hate it, how that looked on me, and I would only go for more natural things, but now I'm like, give me it all. I need the most drama possible. Okay, I have my lashes on, and I don't know what it is about putting on lashes, whether it's fake lashes or mascara. It just makes everything look better, and it made me like this makeup a lot more. So now I'm gonna move on to my lips. I'm just gonna line it with a random nude lip pencil, because I'm gonna put on like a dark red lip. Actually, I think it's supposed to be dark red, but we'll see whenever I apply it, because I haven't tried it out yet. So I got a pack of mini Lime Crime lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Wicked. It looks like it's going to be a burgundy color. Honestly, you could do so many colors with this look, like a nude, a bright red, a burgundy, a pink, whatever. But I think I want to go with burgundy and just test this out, because I love Lime Crime lipsticks. Oh yeah. See, when you hold it up, it doesn't look like it's going to be as dark as it is, but it definitely is. So this is my first idea for a New Year's Eve look. I'm thinking about doing some more, but I don't know exactly if I will film them. So if you do not already follow me, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, because if I do more, that'll be where I post it rather than just on here. Leave me some ideas for some new videos that you want to see from me, and let me know if you actually want to see some more videos from me, or if you're just like completely tired of seeing my face, because I completely understand. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video.